Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Spring Porto at Spring Solutions LLC. In this video, I'm going to be talking about 10 ways to stay motivated. I am talking to myself in this video, and maybe you can find some inspiration from this. The previous video I mentioned states of procrastination. This is sort of a way to remedy that and to stick to your goals. So if you're interested in knowing how to stay motivated, please stay tuned. Please note that I am not an attorney, I'm not a psychiatrist. This is based on my own personal experience. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Hi everyone, thanks again for tuning into my channel. So as I mentioned, this video is going to be talking about motivation. We all need it, I am motivating myself right now as I speak in this particular video with these particular items. So the first one, define your goals. What is it that you want to accomplish per day, per week, per month? In terms of unclaimed funds, you know it's all about how many people you're reaching out to. It's a numbers game. Are you reaching out to 25, 30 people a day? What is your end goal for the end of the week? Is it 150? Is it 200? How many people by the end of the month do you want to reach out to, right? So make sure you have a clear goal in your mind. Approach your tasks in a new way. So if you're used to just calling people as soon as you wake up or as soon as you start doing this process, maybe go through your CRM first and follow up with people that told you maybe, and maybe potential leads, and you never heard from them. Maybe start with them. And then maybe search the ones that are currently with the court. Maybe you're researching them to see if there's any updates. And then maybe you can reach out to doing research and then calling people. Maybe change the order of things because it does get repetitive and you can get burned out if you're just looking at the same people in the same list over and over again. So switch it up a little bit. Prioritize your task. Make sure that you know what's most important. In terms of court documents and things like that, you always want to make sure you're dealing with time-sensitive things. Anything that has a deadline on it or you're supposed to have certain things done by a certain time frame, you want to always do those first, and then everything else can be secondary. So just make sure you knowing what is most important. Break up your goals into smaller tasks. It's always important. There's sometimes when you're starting something new, you're like, what am I doing? Just take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Even when I was creating this course or the course that I created, I was like, this is almost too much. And I was sort of talking myself out of it at some point. But you just take it one step at a time, one lesson at a time, one thing at a time until you're able to see it clearly and then you can see the end result. The next one is important. Clean up your workspace. I know it sounds silly, but to be honest, if you're someone where your room is constantly, where your workspace is constantly messy, it's going to be unmotivating to you. And this has happened to me because I'm going to be starting another business where I'm going to be selling cosmetics online in addition to what I'm doing now, as if I needed something else to do, right? I'm really ambitious. So I'm ordering inventory for the cosmetics that I wanted to sell online. And all the boxes are coming in. I have a small house, so they had to go into my office. And before I know it, I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't do anything else. I had to organize that space first before I was able to sit down at my computer and work. So I had to create, get some organizers and put everything, take them out of the box, look at them, make sure I wrote down the inventory and do all of that thing. And I put all those things away properly so that I could actually sit down and work. So you may need to do that. Clean out your workspace. Old papers and things you don't need, periodically shred them, throw them away, and make sure you're cleaning up. Make sure you eat and take breaks when you need. When you're working with someone, you already know when your lunch break is. You know how long you have to take for breaks. When you're at home and you're not working for anybody, you can easily stay on the computer for a few hours. There's no one at home. Let's say for me, sometimes when my son's not here, I am just by myself and I'm like, oh my God, I'm kind of hungry. It's been a few hours and I forgot to use the bathroom. Sometimes you may lose track of time if you're constantly on the computer. So make sure you are mindful and you're tuning into what you need. Reward yourself, even if it's something simple, like by the end of the month, I'm going to get a new shirt or I'm going to get something that I really want. I don't know, whatever that is for you. For me, when I hit a certain amount of money per month, I wanted to get a patio set. I have a huge yard, old house, but a big yard, and I wanted to get a concrete patio. And so I was able to do that. Finally was able to reach out to a contractor and have them do this. Something small, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's really one of the things that I wanted to do, and I was able to do that. So I'm excited about that. The next thing, use affirmation or prayers, whatever that is for you, whoever you believe in, say that prayer. Sometimes you need it just to get out of the bed in the morning. Remember why you're doing this. At the end of the day, you are helping other people get their money back. It's not your money, you're assisting them to get it back. Set tasks for the next day, get a to-do list, make sure you're writing down so you know exactly how to start your next day, and what your goals and your tasks are. So I hope that this information is helpful. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.